like a homecoming for you, Tom. Your very first watch was a TAG. When it comes to endorsements, you are very particular. Under Armour, now TAG, Uggs. You look at other athletes, they've got twice as many endorsement deals. Why TAG? Why do this now?
At this stage of my career, I think I've just focused on the things that are part of my belief system, companies that are really aligned with things that I enjoy, things that I believe in. So my first watch was a TAG. They came to me and they said, "What do you think about this?" I thought it was something that was just a perfect fit. So I'm glad it worked out.
When you think about what do people see in Tom Brady today, take yourself back when you were the 199th draft pick.
Yeah.
What didn't people see then? Take us to today, one of the greatest football players of all time.
Well, I tell you, it's gone fast. I mean, I still can't believe, already this season, I'm like, we're already 5 games into the year. I mean, it's unbelievable how the time has just flown by. And I still approach it like I did that first year. I mean, I also, I got my opportunity, when someone else got injured. And, you never know when your last game's going to be. So, you just enjoy the moments, you enjoy the years, and when you enjoy it and you're having fun like I'm having, and we won, they go really fast. So I think a lot of things have changed since then, obviously. Like everyone's life, you evolve over, certain periods of time. And, I'm in a great place. I love what I'm doing. I love my career. I love, my family's great, so I'm very blessed.
When you think about these endorsements, they almost seem like partnerships. You're coming through a year of a lot of tumultuousness. And when you look at partners you've had, TAG is brand new for you. Under Armour is a partner that really doubled down on you. So do you look at this like they're endorsements, or do you feel like you are part of these brands?
Absolutely, and I think that's the commitment that I want to make to them as well. And that's, certainly what I've done with TAG Heuer, obviously with Under Armour, what Kevin's accomplished has been amazing. What Angel at UGG has done has been amazing. So you're right. I mean, I think those 3 brands in particular have done an incredible job in the market. They got great products. They're continuing to innovate. It's exciting off the field to be a part of things that I enjoy also.
Adweek named you Teflon Tom. What does that mean? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does
I don't
that
know.
mean?
I hope that's a compliment.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I think that, like I said, I'm blessed in a lot of ways. So, I don't sweat the small stuff, and, things that I may deal with personally or professionally, to me, a lot of the times are small stuff. It may seem like it's blown out of proportion. And certainly the success that we've had as a team, leads to a lot of things. And you welcome those things. I'm glad we're relevant. I'm glad that people talk about it, talk about different things that have happened in my life, because that means we're doing something good.
You're definitely doing something good. You're winning. This weekend, you're heading to Indianapolis. You're going to play the Colts. How do you feel about this?
Well,
there are
I'm
Pats
excited.
fans who want revenge.
I know they do. But at the same time, I think for me, I always approach my job the same way. And, I'm trying to be the best I can be every single week. And I try to be that way last week, I tried to be that the week before. And I've done that throughout the course of my entire career. My teammates have done that too. It's not like one week in the regular season you go, wow, this week's really important. Look, they're all important. There's only 16 of them.
You don't just have guts on the field. Rule yourself didn't come out of thin air. When you look at the things you say, who you are in your own time, standing up for Donald Trump, why?
He's a friend. That's why. Because, friends are important in life, and I've known him for a very long time. So certainly, friendships you endure over the course of long periods of time. And he's someone I played a lot of golf with, and he's a lot of fun to play golf with, although I'd much rather be on his team when we play golf than be against him. So
safe to say golf's your favorite sport other than football?
I'd say it's a hobby at this point. I wish I got a chance. That was something my dad and I loved to do when I was younger. I had 3 older sisters, so the only time we could sneak away from the house was to play golf with my dad, which was, my dad was my idol growing up. He was someone I always loved to, spend as much time as I could with. So I think part of that is, instilled in me, and that's a great place for me to go, and I bring my kids out there too.
Who was your favorite football player growing up?
Well, I grew up in the Bay Area, so there was 2 great quarterbacks. I had, Joe Montana, and then there was a transition in Steve Young. So those 2 were, growing up in the Bay Area at that time, that was a magical time in my life. That's when I fell in love with the sport. So got to go to those games. I was playing football in the parking lot. it was a great childhood.
Tom, you are an important and iconic brand. You've partnered with an iconic brand, but just today we saw you make comments that might make some people say, So to feel negative about things like Coca-Cola, which we all grew up drinking, and Frosted Flakes, does it make you nervous? Because Tom Brady is an all-American brand, and so are they.
Well, everyone has their different belief systems, and I think everyone has their different opinions of those types of things that you talked about. Certainly as an athlete, I care very much what I put into my body. I think that I'm 38 years old. I'm not 22 anymore.
You look good.
You're very sweet, thanks. But all those things are important, and all the little things add up to be big things. So when I'm trying to accomplish things professionally that, in a lot of ways, I'm in uncharted territory. So I've got to do things differently, and I got to evolve over time. I've got things that may have worked in the past, maybe don't work as you move forward. So the lessons that I've learned through my own trial and error, I think I'm at that point in my career, I'm very efficient with what I'm doing. So I try to eat healthy. I try to get the right amount of rest. I try to do the right types of exercise so I can be on the field and be available to my team. I try to be, as productive this time in my career as I was earlier. So
all right, then speed round. I'm going to see how fast you are. I'm going to give you a word, and you give me the first thing that comes to mind. Thursday night games.
Love them.
Transcendental meditation.
Love it.
Me too. Uggs.
Love them.
Jamie Dimon.
Great guy.
Smartwatches.
Very, very cool, although I can't quite figure them out yet.
Toughest defenseman you face.
Oh, man, it's a long list. Ed Reed, he was one of my nemesises.
Manning.
He's great. Great player.
Peyton or Eli?
Both. Peyton was more my era. Eli's got the best of us a few times, but Peyton's one of the best to ever play.
Michigan under Jim Harbaugh.
Let's go.
Even though it's a Nike team?
Well, maybe they made a bad decision there.
Really?
Yeah, I think the Wolverines made a bad decision.
Yes. There you go. Kevin Plank.
Oh, man. One of my heroes.
Donald Trump.
One of my great friends.
Jordan Spieth.
A beast.
Favorite movie?
Braveheart.
Nice. Perfect. Oh, I got one more. Mike Bloomberg.
He just did an amazing job with New York City.
There you go. And Tom Brady just did an amazing job at that interview.